There are 1.3 million people living with bipolar in the UK at the moment, and is a serious mental illness. One of its most significant side effects is it increases the risk of suicide by 20 times. As a charity, we want to save the lives of people with bipolar and enable them to be able to lead happy, fulfilling, successful lives. Self-management is a key part of that, and we believe that a chatbot is one of the key routes to be able to achieve that. A chatbot is a piece of software which allows people to ask questions, but then to receive informal answers which have been pre-programmed into the system. It also allows you to learn as a charity about what are the key priorities for people with bipolar, and also to be able to tweak the advice that we give to people. We believe that this would allow us to reach out to thousands more people every year and potentially save lives.
So our chatbot will actually enable us to provide 24-hour support. One of the key issues we find is sometimes diversity with our services, and we've noticed that an additional kind of male usage of the existing testing of the chatbot, which is a great improvement, and it means that maybe we're reaching a new audience, and that's very important. An underrepresented audience that currently maybe have a bit more stigma or fear of accessing mental health services. So our chatbot will complement our peer support callback and email service. Currently we see and speak to an average of about 6,000 people per annum. We hope to increase that reach through the chatbot. Obviously people will be able to ask their questions in evenings and weekends, and that would enable people to have much greater support. Again, reducing the stigma potentially. If you think you have a diagnosis and you would like to find more questions out, how do you do that? And if you're not quite ready to pick the phone up or actually go to a support group or speak to somebody, that can be an informal step to start asking questions, and the chatbot is going to be able to have pre-programmed answers and also learn from people as they ask questions through its own programming, and therefore it's going to be a very useful tool and peer support.
This funding would allow us to take the chatbot to the next level. It would allow us to put it onto our website so it can be used by the general public. It would allow us to be able to have a booking service so people can have live interactions with people. It would allow us to have staff time to be able to monitor the actual responses that people are giving and to be able to regularly update it. And it would also allow us to be able to have an evaluation to be able to look at the impact. As far as we're aware, there is currently no chatbot which has been developed by people living with a mental health condition, and this is a real unique opportunity to be able to test that and to be able to see what learning we can use to help improve chatbots elsewhere as well.